Yup. Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this morning, I definitely want to give to y'all another video, you know what I'm saying, talking about Shannon Sharpe and how I definitely want to give him props as far as him speaking out on black issues. And I definitely want to give the credit to my man Shannon Sharpe because he's one of the realest analysts out there, and a lot of people, they actually mad because they talking about, you know, why things are getting so political all over the media. But if you ask me, I really like the fact how things are getting political all over the media, and Shannon Sharpe is one of the people that are not afraid to speak out. Because the reason why I got to give Shannon Sharpe a lot of credit, because he's been speaking out. He hasn't been buck dancing. He hasn't been cooning. He hasn't been shucking and jiving. He hasn't been like, you know what I mean, cooning like how Jason Whitlock does, or like how, you know, Stephen A. Smith, how he be doing that soft shoe cooning, like my man Tariq that shit always says, like how he be tap dancing around on certain issues, and how he want to speak out against certain issues against black people. But when it come down to Shannon Sharpe, Shannon Sharpe doesn't have the victim mindset, but Shannon Sharpe, he sheds light and he brings history and he brings facts. And I really like the fact how, you know, he's not afraid to speak out on those kind of issues, and how we want to shed light, and how he brings his experience of dealing with racism, of dealing with like racial discrimination, dealing with racism. Because, you know, when it come down to like a lot of these athletes, a lot of these entertainers, people want to tell them you're not dealing with any racism, you're rich, you're successful. But guess what? At the end of the day, just because you might not see it going on all the time doesn't necessarily mean that they don't doesn't necessarily mean that they don't face racism. And when I hear Shannon Sharpe is one of those few people who's not afraid to speak truth to power, and he's not afraid, you know, to let them know how he really feel, and how he's, you know, on that side of like I'm speaking out of being an activist. And I'm not saying he has to be like a Colin Kaepernick, but if you ask me, he's one of the few people that is allowing these athletes to really speak out on their platform, to speak out against these issues. And, you know, I definitely got to give him the credit, because he, you know what I mean, he speak the truth. And Shannon Sharpe, man, he lets the people know what it is. He's not like the Ray Lewises of the world, to where as though Ray Lewis was caught up in a situation many years ago, but ever since then, that issue, all of a sudden now he wants to be doing a lot of cooning. Like I said, you're entitled to have your own opinion, but people like Ray Lewis or Jason Whitlock and all these other coons out there, speaking on different, you know what I mean, speaking on the issues, but they want to please this, but they want to please the slave master and the colonizer, because they already know if they get out of fucking line that shit can be pulled at any given time. But when I see people like Shannon Sharpe, I like what he's doing, because he's not afraid to speak on these issues, and he's not afraid to bring the history on these issues, and also the level of racism that they have faced. See, just because these people are famous doesn't necessarily mean that they don't go any type of racism. Look at what happened to LeBron James not that long ago. You feel me? Some people might say, well, racism is like happening to poor people, but guess what? Okay, my people are being oppressed, and all other people are being oppressed. So isn't that poor people, Mr. Jason Whitlock? Take your fat cooning ass the fuck out of fuck off that shit. But at the same time, when I see Shannon Sharpe, I like what he's doing, because he's giving the voice to a lot of people who don't have the voice to speak out, or don't have the courage to speak out. So I really got to give mad props and a salute to my man Shannon Sharpe for him standing up for his people. You know what I mean? And also how he's not afraid to speak out on these issues. You know, so I had to drop a quick video on my thoughts on my man Shannon Sharpe, and I definitely got to give him the credit on him speaking out on these issues. And I'm just really proud to see somebody who's not afraid to speak out against it. And, you know, keep on liking and subscribing to my channel, and I appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.